Simo, where are we headed today?
As today's topic is snacks. These are not snacks, by the way.
No.
That's just trash. But we're talking about snacks
remnants.
today. It's remnants of snacks that come in packaging.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about snacks that you get here in China. It's been a very hot topic on YouTube with all these Americans try Korean snacks, all these kind of videos and stuff.
Watch out, there's a big truck coming up. Well,
so we'll be talking about the differences between Chinese snacks and maybe snacks you get in the West. So let's go to a supermarket.
Okay, so we're going to go to a supermarket. First of all, anyone who comes to China will be quite surprised by the sort of snacks that people like to munch down on. I'm going to start out by saying that you can get chicken feet in a bag, which is actually a snack.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well,
probably one of the most common snacks.
Certainly is. Now, how about typical Western snacks? Typical Western snacks, things like popcorn, crisps or potato chips, right? And what else? Peanuts, okay, all right. So what would you say is a very common, like everybody eats snack here in China?
Sunflower seeds.
Guazi.
Guazi, man.
In fact, there's a verb they use.
Yes, I love this.
They do
all
say,
you linguists.
They say ke guazi,
yep.
Which means to like unshell sunflower seeds. And in fact, they refuse to eat them if they've already been like de-shelled.
Yeah, because they think it's dirty. If you're unshelling, if you're cooking it, then it's going to be clean because you did it. You could it.
Yeah, but what they don't realize is that that thing they're sticking in their mouth is just some random seed that some dirty hand has picked up and shoved in a packet.
Now we're talking about snacks and we're talking about sunflower seeds, and this is getting overwhelmingly negative, but I've seen the places that bag and make them on one of many motorcycle trips, right?
Yeah.
And you do not want to eat that, dude.
No, you don't.
It is laying on the side of the road, and actual cars and bikes and spit and everything goes on it.
Yeah, I mean, they sunbake it and stuff, you know, then they normally fry it or something, don't they?
Yeah, or roast, but
yeah, roast, that's
a
what I
lot
mean.
of times they'll put it out after it's been cooked.
Yeah. Anyway, we've got lots of footage from when we were in Beijing. Remember Guijie, which is Ghost Street?
Yep.
In fact, you see it all over China, here in the south as well. If there's a restaurant that has a waiting list, basically, if people are waiting outside for their seat, to keep people happy, they usually give them like a bowl of guazi, you know, to eat. And yeah, they'll sit there and they'll just eat, and they leave a tremendous mess behind because they just throw the shells on the ground.
It's kind of like a swarm of birds landed, ate millions of seeds, and then flew away.
Yeah. Anyway, you can see for yourself in this footage.
Before we finish the whole sunflower seed thing, I want to say that actually it's considered a hobby. A lot of times you'll ask people what their hobbies are, and a common hobby amongst middle-aged women is ke guazi, like to eat sunflower seeds. And they'll actually do it so much when they're sitting there chatting with their lady friends that they'll get a divot in their front teeth, and that's actually considered good because that means they can really get a grip on the sunflower seed.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, well, I certainly think it's not a very interesting hobby. But speaking of seeds, you know, another thing that people like to eat are pumpkin seeds and watermelon seeds.
Yes.
And in fact, later when we go to the supermarket, let's see if we can find some, and then we'll just...
You mean let's see?
Yeah, okay, we will find them, and we'll just insert the footage here so people can see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And I can be totally honest with you, they don't taste good at all.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So yes, seeds are a big kind of a snack. Oh, another snack that's quite common here is tofu.
Yeah,
you know,
like
you
the
get
dried stuff in the
dried
bag.
tofu, and you get like this kind of...
That's like a junk food snack.
Yeah, you get like chili or, yeah, sort of spicy tofu.
They have those beef tendons in a bag, which are the same brand.
It's actually not bad. I don't mind those.
It's all right.
That's pretty good.
It is definitely not good for you.
No, it can't be.
Let's think it right.
Okay. You know, there's a snack that I actually really like here, which is kind of peanuts with chilies.
Yeah, peanuts with chilies is awesome.
It's really, really good.
Mad good.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, there are some really nice Chinese snacks as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, lots of peanuts and stuff. What else?
Tea eggs. Definitely a snack. And a lot of times they'll come in bags. I thought it was kind of weird in the beginning. Now I eat them. But yeah, they're vacuum sealed, already cooked eggs with the shell on.
Yeah. Actually, I like those.
I like those too. They're pretty good.
Hey, look, it's the hospital where your child was born.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. I ate a lot of snacks in there. Actually, I didn't. I lied.
Well, you know, whenever you go to the flower markets and stuff around New Year's, or if you ever go to some kind of outdoor festival, you'll always see these guys carrying around these like massive sacks of those puffed rice things. I think it's rice.
I really thought it was packing peanuts.
Yeah, it looks like packing peanuts, right? Yeah. It's kind of like a big Cheeto without any flavor.
Yeah, and it's super cheap.
Yeah, and like you'll pay like 5 RMB for a bag that's bigger than you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Another really popular one, a cheap one along the same lines, is little bags of ramen noodles, but you don't cook them.
Yeah.
Kids crunch them up and pour the flavor packet on them, eat them like little crisps.
Where are we going? Oh, right.
I don't know, doesn't matter.
Okay, right, okay. Yes, those no-cook noodles. Actually, I quite like those.
Yeah, there you go. Chinese snacks so far, not too bad, right?
Yeah.
Chicken in a bag. Chicken in a bag, yeah. Beef in a bag as well.
But you do get some rather vulgar-looking things like sort of duck heads and duck necks and... you know, they are. If you look at them, you'd be repulsed.
They're pretty gross looking.
Yeah. But yeah, these kind of vulgar bits of mystery meat in a bag, which, yeah, they're okay, I guess. What else?
Kids like to, if kids get together, and it's not like something you buy in a shop, but for a snack food, they love these Taiwanese type desserts, which usually involve shaved ice.
Oh, yes.
That is a super popular snack. Kids, middle schoolers and high schoolers will go out and get like mango shaved ice. It's got like a couple dollops of ice cream in it. It's kind of like a snow cone without the cone.
Yep.
And then they drizzle like mango juice over it and then put actual like chunks of mango on it. It's very popular.
Yep, I've had that before.
Yeah.
Another thing is like just random sweets and candies. You do get lots of like China only sweets and candies. We'll take a look and we'll give you some footage here. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you mean white rabbits?
Yeah.
Well, those are famous all over the world.
Yeah, I'm from China.
Yeah. But you get like in the supermarkets a huge grab bag sort of place where you can just pick and mix, you know?
Yeah.
And you just take whatever you want and weigh it on the scale, and then that's that.
A lot of the Chinese snacks, I'm gonna say, are like really like fluff. There's no nutrition in this stuff. Like it's pretty basic puffed carbohydrates, like puffed rice and like that kind of stuff. And around, you mentioned Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
This is kind of like where Chinese medicine comes into play, because people always talk about your qi, your real qi, right? Your shanghua, they say your qi is on fire. It's too hot. Yeah, sure. Your qi is on fire. And that comes from, it gives you acne and like sore throat and all this kind of stuff. But it comes from eating fried foods, and a lot of the snacks are fried. And around Chinese New Year is the excuse for the kids and adults to sit around eating these snacks, right? And they'll have these really hard, deep fried pastry type things that you crunch away at. And those are really shanghua. They're really bad for you. But around that time of year, you sit around eating snacks.
That's it. It's all about eating snacks.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things actually that people like to eat around here.
Sure, and it's very region specific.
Yeah. I mean, there's Tofu Hua. Do you know Tofu Hua?
Yeah, Tofu Hua, tofu brand. It's very famous in Huizhou.
I mean, it's basically like what? Like a tub of soft tofu with which you can put sugar or chili sauce or whatever on it. It's kind of weird.
There's a huge debate. It's this cold tofu stuff, and there's a huge debate because in the South they like to have it sweet with sugar, and in the North they're like, no way, you got to have it with soy sauce and chili and stuff. So there's like a big debate about that. It's not very good.
It's basically, it looks like what do you call that? Like it kind of looks like a pudding, like a souffle or something. I mean, no, what's that stuff called again? Watch out! There's a dude, don't turn. There's
had my turn signal on, son of a bitch. Okay, go ahead.
What do you call that stuff again?
Pudding.
Yeah, but no, it's like yellow, and it's got like it's kind of yellow with a brown bit on top.
Oh, flan.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's flan.
Whatever, that stuff. It kind of has that texture. It's kind of like a very soft
custard,
flavorless, white, soft nonsense kind of. It's basically just tofu. It's flavorless and it's awful, and you just put some kind of flavoring to give it some flavor.
Of course.
Yeah.
One of my favorites, if we're I don't want to waffle on too much about this, but one of my favorite snacks in China is barbecue. And pretty much after 7 or 8 o'clock at night, especially here down south, but I'm going to say everywhere in China, really, they'll whip out these big kind of cut in half, what's it called? Those like containers?
Like an oil drum
with barrels,
or something.
Yeah, oil drums. And they'll fill it up with coal and start cooking meats and vegetables. And man, that's so good.
No, definitely, that's fantastic. One more thing, since you know the Dragon Boat Festival is happening in a day or two, let's talk about ZhongZA, which is basically a glutinous rice dumpling wrapped in a banana leaf, I think, or bamboo leaf or something. Yeah.
It's a grape leaf.
Is it a grape? What?
It's a grape leaf.
A grape leaf?
Yep.
Nonsense, grapes don't have leaves that big.
Yes, they do. It's a grape. It's a putao yan, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you out on that one. Let's ask your wife.
Battle. Down in the comments. Your ZhongZA are covered in what?
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, it's more about what's inside that counts. You know, you get meat and you get sweet ones and eggs and all sorts of nonsense.
Oh, I hate those egg ones.
Yeah, they're pretty gross.
Those like salty dry egg ones.
Yeah.
Dude, a channel to all you foreigners out there, go try one of those. It's revolting. Seriously.
Yes, because it's not going to have a grape leaf on it, that's for sure.
Hey. Get ready to be proven wrong. And I'm not letting you edit this out.
Okay, no worries. We're going to ask your wife. She'll tell us. And we'll look it up online as well for a second opinion. Yeah, anyway, so that's it, really. I'm sure you guys have seen some of the snacks that you know, all the footage we've been putting in about us going to the supermarket. And you have anything you'd like to say to all our subscribers before we sign off?
Well, if you're hungry, go find yourself some Chinese snacks. I know in the West they have a lot of Asian markets where you'll be able to find a lot of the stuff that we mentioned.
Oh, we forgot to say rice crackers, dude. Those are
rice
awesome.
Crackers.
Oh yeah, down here.
Oh,
this is my little.
Dude.
This is my little route.
You can't say down here when I'm like right next to you.
Well, okay, I'll wait.
Hold on. Okay, and go.
Okay, so yeah, we've got to mention rice crackers. Those are awesome. Anyway, yeah, that's it. So what did you want to say to our subscribers again?
If you're hungry and you have an Asian supermarket nearby you, as a lot of Western cities have, go check out some of the snacks that we mentioned. There's a lot of cool things that you can find. Go to the Chinese section and stay hungry, guys. And also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And if you don't like, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't like the Chinese snacks,
it's
as
not
always,
our fault.
Stay awesome. Kind of like these kids.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, they're awesome kids.